The kidnappers have been in contact with Chicago PD.
Demands?
Negative. The only thing they want is to
One.
make sure the police steer clear.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to my Splinter Cell Blacklist Ghost Pacifist Perfectionist walkthrough. Wow, it's a mouthful. And what's going to happen is we are going to be infiltrating this water filtration plant. Now what you will need are the sticky noisemakers. This is if you're following my my playstyle as you're watching these videos. But again, you can use whatever you want to make it a little bit easier on yourself. I can understand because I kind of put myself through torture, but whatever. It's how I play the game. It's how I enjoy the game. Anyways, really easy starting area. You just run past all these guys, and what I do is I climb up this pole right here, and this is just to get the extra points. You really don't have to do this, but you can walk around and evade the guards pretty easily down on the ground, but I just get the extra 100 points for exploration. And it'll take me right where I need to be, which is one of the two entrances to the next area. I chose the right entrance because there's a lot less guarding that side. And right here behind me, these two guys will start talking. Just quickly move your way right side there. And sometimes this guy right past here will be patrolling over to where you were before, right at that entrance. And what you have to do is you have to just hide behind the planter and wait for him to patrol back. This guy right here, not the guy way in the back there. But what you do is you wait for that guy to keep looking at the vending machine, and then he will turn the way you came, and you drop down, and then you scurry as quick as you can, because eventually this guy in front of you will turn around. And I almost get spotted here. That's because I took a little bit too long. But if you do it a little bit quicker than I did, then you'll be just fine. Alright, so for this next part, it's a little bit tricky if you don't know what you're doing. I tried whistling a few times to lure this guy, but then I realized that you can easily walk by them. Sometimes they'll be chatting, those two, right in front of you there. So you have to be careful. And you make your way into this room on the right. You can barely see it, but there's a vent there. Pop that baby open. Shimmy your way through, get some more. There's a lot of exploration in this level for sure. And this guy, I really didn't know what to do here. I thought that he might turn around at any second, so I just played safe because I really didn't know this guy's patrol very well. I know quite a lot of other patrols in this one, but anyways, it takes a little while. He's just looking at the vent. Wow, it's a nice vent. It's a really nice vent. I like their craftsmanship. And this guy will come in here, turns away from you, obviously doesn't hear you open the vent, and walk in right beside him because he's an idiot, or he's on his iPod, either one. I wonder what he listens to. Anyways, again, more exploration. Very, very simplified. Now this part I almost get seen again. I have the best luck with that for sure. But you can really evade these guys quite easily if you don't run out and be an idiot like I was here. I forgot that this guy turns around and checks on these hostages. There, just evaded them. And you wait here. You wait for this guy to do his little spiel about. Sorry, you can't leave this place, guys. You just stay right there. And look at my AK-47. Whoop freaking do. And you wait for all three of these guards in this room to just turn the other way. And even though you'll be casting a big shadow with this light right here, whatever. It's a video game, right? Yeah. All these guys have C4 right beside them. It's interesting. You don't help out the civilians at all, which is really discerning because these guys can, it doesn't really tell you that story. It doesn't. You're just focused on other things, more important things than those civilians. Ew, right? Anyways, those guys are evaded. You can climb over this guy, And try and climb all the way to this corner here, otherwise you won't get this exploration bonus. See, I get it right here. Then make your way back, drop down, hop over there. And right here is where you're going to be taking out the HVT. I already got him in an earlier playthrough of this, but I will show you how to do it quite easily. You can climb up on that pole and then death from above, or sorry, knockout from above if you like. I chose to take the sewer route, the death from below, much more terrifying. And this guy will always come into this room. You have to be careful that that you hurry right after you take him out, because some of his guys will say, hey, where did he go? You have to make sure you crouch run over here to not alert those guys, otherwise they will spot the shit out of you. And coming up right now is this spare or kill scenario like we had in the last level, which really doesn't do anything for the story. So I just skipped that, and then you just walk up here, you take a ladder up here, you climb on top of this pole, made that little robot, and at this point I honestly could not find a way to get past this this robotic, this guy who controls the robots. I couldn't find a way past him that didn't involve me knocking him out in some way. If you guys can tell me how to get by him like that, leave me a comment. But I just decided to knock him out because he was a huge pain. Sticky noisemakers didn't work. Absolutely nothing. So, anyways, you climb up here. This is where the dead drop will be. You can take the stairs up, make it a bit quicker, whatever. And now all you'll need is the laptop, and that's all the collectibles of this level. Yeah. Anyways, climb up these here stairs. This guy will be patrolling right here. Just wait for him to look at that lovely Chicago scenery, all the pizza places. Alright, so now you finally made your way up to the water filtration plant, and what you will need to do, these guys will be patrolling. Sometimes this guy will come up right on the right here, so you have to either lead behind him or just let him lead the way a little bit, give him a little bit of space. You can climb up there. I just chose to go up the ramp. Those guys will be talking. Sneak your way ever so quietly past those guys. This guy will come downstairs. If you're fast enough, you can definitely make it to the laptop and just hide in there. There'll be enough darkness there for you to just make your way there. But I chose to hide in front of the desk. This guy is talking to his buddies over his radio. Makes his way back, pick up the laptop. Pretty easy stuff. There were only a couple areas in this level that really challenged me. Not to brag or anything like that, but yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna brag, whatever. Okay, open that door. Definitely don't go through this metal detector. Not a good idea, especially if you are going stealthy. Now these two in this room, took me a little while to figure out how to bypass them. Now what you want is the positioning of these two to be just right. You want the guy on the left who is right at those doors, right where he is right now, and the guy on your right here you want all the way at the other side near the metal detectors facing the other way. And in a second here I'll show you what you do. It takes a little while. You just gotta be patient. Again, if you don't want to be patient, just aerial knock out this guy and be a super badass and then shoot the other guy in the face or whatever, what have you. Alright, this guy. Really don't want to end up in the crosshairs of those shotguns. So I'm just going to ready myself. And what you do is you wait for the guy patrolling the door there to turn his head. You have to really time it correctly. So he's looking at his friend there and not looking your way. And boom, really quickly open this door. And then you are at this final area of this level. And you have to take out these two chemical pumpers that are filling the water full of nasty, nasty chemicals that people do not want to ingest. And it gives you a time limit, but honestly, the time limit is just there for show. Really, really easy to do this in the time allotted. And you run over here. You got to make sure you do it in this this time window if you want to make sure that these heavies are facing the other way. All these guys are facing the other way. Take this exact route because there aren't very many guys patrolling this side of this area, and then you go to the other side and you grab the other pump, and then there will be one final thing you have to do. Now this part can be kind of tricky. There's a juggernaut, and then there's also a guy patrolling that walkway up on your right side there, and depending on their patrols, you'll have to maybe restart checkpoint or improvise. I improvised with a sticky noisemaker right here. You want to kind of make sure that their patrols are timed correctly, and you'll see here in a sec that you want them to be moving at the same time, and both of them will come back your way. The juggernaut will move to the right, and then the guy on the left is what you have to worry about. You throw the sticky noisemaker, and he'll get right out of your way, and then you can destroy that thing with your knife. You wouldn't press buttons. You would just destroy it with your knife, obviously. I mean, come on, really. Anyways, sneak right by that juggernaut. He will take a little while to turn back around. At least that's how it was for me. Honestly, it can be completely different every single time you play. So now you get the second pump offline, and this last guy, I don't really know his patrol, so I just gave him a little bit of space here. I almost get caught actually. Ooh, easy. You just want to give him a little bit of space, because they can detect you in the dark if you are too close to them, obviously, especially on Perfectionist. And I just sneak my way around him here in a second. He comes my way, go right around. The other guy right here, he will not be a threat to you. Make sure you keep to the left there, and then you turn this valve, and you are good to go. You have finished the level. Congratulations. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.
Facility contained.
I think we can officially call American consumption a failure. Good work, Sam. Now let's get you out of there. Briggs?
Chopper's on the ground. Let's go.
Fire transfer confirmed.